What happens to your treatment plan once you reach remission? Do you stop it immediately or just continue being on treatment indefinitely? Well, it depends on what you're currently on. Let me share from my own experiences. Starting with possibly the most controversial treatment, topical steroids. This is the most common treatment, and regardless if remission status is reached, you cannot use this for the long term. Most topical steroids come with a warning to take a break after a few weeks of usage, and you usually go through a tapering process to ease off. Next, phototherapy. This one is straightforward. Once you achieve remission, you stop. You no longer need to go back. Personally, I have achieved remission with phototherapy before. After stopping, my remission lasted for about 1.5 years before it came back again. The second time I tried it, it wasn't as effective anymore. Thirdly, cyclosporine. This is a very potent medicine and is only approved by the FDA for a maximum usage period of 1 to 2 years. I achieved complete remission very quickly when I was on cyclosporine. Within 2 months, my skin is pretty much back to normal. And since reaching that milestone, I was then asked to taper off immediately. So I started cutting down the dosage, and once I reached the 1 year mark, my doctor suggested moving to MTX instead. So, MTX or methotrexate. You can take this for a much longer period of time compared to cyclosporine, but it also works much slower. I would likely be on MTX for a while if it worked for me, but it did not. My psoriasis started to relapse, so I finally switched to biologics, or in my case, a biosimilar. Biosimilars use the same formula as their biologic counterpart. You can consider them a copy, but because of that, they are much cheaper. Biologics are the endgame treatment for most people. You can use this indefinitely, and there are people who have been on biologics for many years. But taking these injections come with its own sets of potential risks, so you also need to constantly monitor your health through a series of blood and lab tests. If everything looks fine, you can continue using it, and if there are indication of changes, then you may be asked to stop. These are just the treatments that I have tried. For others, I'm not too sure. If you have experiences with other treatment, feel free to share in the comments below.